morgen um 10:45 Uhr, wenn es mit den Monster Energy Supersportrennen 1 um 4 Runden losgeht. Tja, das sind die 600er Maschinen, die mit den blauen Nummernschildern ausgestattet sind.
3 laps to do it. First race he started, he retired up there at the goosenegging interview there out of Jim Hudson. As well in the top 20. Oh, a good ride from him. 17th now.
Während der Rennen freizuhalten. Sie sind deutlich markiert als Restricted Area, Zutritt verboten.
The Panthers machine of the his hand in number 58. Guy Martin on the road and John McGuinness in with the new bicycle.
Is number 11 Gary Johnson, 18 minutes 6.85, 124.974, and in fourth place number 5 Bruce Anstey, 18 minutes 11.39, 124.455 miles an hour. So Tim O'Hanlon can give us an update.
There, Michael Dunlop and Gary Johnson and Michael Dunlop obviously before we can complete the leaderboard. That's Bruce Anstey. Machine number 5, distinctive white and orange colours there from the fairing, but the road's quiet for the time being. We should be expecting somebody very shortly, and here's a bike interview.
That's Ben Wiley through there on machine number 14. He is 35 seconds down on Adrian Archibald in 11th place. So drama here on lap 2. Leading the race from the hopefully we'll get an update as soon as we can on what his problem was. That's Dan Stewart. Dan Stewart goes into 9th. He is 5 seconds down on John McGuinness. Green machine interview, that's number 17, James Hillier. Place on the leaderboard. He is 10 seconds back on 12th place, Ben Wiley. This looks like Roy Richardson, and it is. Roy Richardson, that distinctive orange bike, he slots in on 14th place on the leaderboard. That's 24, Mark Buckley. The green Kawasaki going well, and Mark slots into 11th place. Place down the. So there's some pit stops to come at the end of this lap, but as things stand, Gary Johnson leads. He is 37 seconds clear of second place, Ian Locker. In third, Cameron Donald, 2 seconds down on Locker. Fourth, Connor Cummins, 1 second back on Donald. And fifth, Bruce Anstey, who is just 0.2 of a second down on Connor Cummins. Back to the grandstand.
It's the 100. And once again, the island's roads are busy with extra bikes and cars visiting the island for the festival. Make sure you allow extra time for every trip. Try to avoid busy times of day. And listen up. Take extra care on our busy roads. TT 2011. Love it.
Numéro 9, Michael Dunlop a dû abandonner à Ballaugh. Michael Dunlop abandonné à Ballaugh. Selon les chronos à Glen Helen, deuxième tour, en tête le numéro 11, Gary Johnson, 37 secondes d'avance sur les
Has got past Ian Locker on corrected time and is now in second place at Ballaugh, 38 seconds behind Gary Johnson. Selby, interesting, the fifth quickest through the speed trap at Selby is Roy Richardson, number 18 on the Yamaha. The quickest now is Cameron Donald, displacing Michael Dunlop. Glen Helen on the third lap, and maybe even Ramsey Hairpin on this first two together as John McGuinness is just holding off Keith Amor. They're absolutely together, about a machine's length between them. John just looks over his shoulder and sees Guy Martin now with a very, very fast approach of number 4, Cameron Donald. So he's been in for fuel. This could be looking good for him. I don't know, but look out for Bruce Anstey. We'll just see how he sweeps out there. It's Cameron Donald. He's on a fast lap. We can always tell from Stella Barris, number 5. Second place, but remember the race leader from the lap, Gary Johnson, not yet with us. 3 seconds the difference between Bruce Anstey and Gary Johnson here. Well, Gary Johnson must be here now because he's broken the beam down. 6 it is officially here at Ramsey on this lap. 6 seconds down on Locker. We then have, and he's just gone through definition as to what's going to happen. It's only a splash. That's a fast approach there by number 14. Gets it under control there. That's Ben Wiley. Ben Wiley we slot into 11th place. Number 14, Ben Wiley. 34 seconds down on Adrian Archibald. But he too could move up if things change. Let's see what the position is now at the bungalow. We just swap it over there. We can tell you that Cameron Donald has gone through the bungalow 8 seconds ahead of Keith Moore. 0.46 only down on Keith Moore. We then have it, that's been relegated now. 5.74 seconds, so Cameron Donald really on the move. He must have got the boards out. He's increased his advantage over Bruce Anstey by a further 2 seconds from Ramsey Hairpin. Then had John McGuinness into 5th place, but that's been 35, so John Burrows, who's been we'll see if he's as good as his word. We tend to hear these thoughts from people, and lo and behold, they pop up the following year. But John Burrows has been saying that this could well be his last year at the TT. He's been a great competitor as well, with 2 or 3 top 10 finishes this time. Certainly done himself more than justice. Meanwhile, Clock owner Keith making their way down towards Governors, and then coming down towards it. Stop. Gary Johnson went straight on Bruce Anstey and Guy Martin. And then we had the news that Michael Dunlop was retired. That's altered the complexion of things. Paul Keith is the lap record holder for this. Guy Martin and also
equal 4 was a Moore and Martin. Pretty exciting then as Connor Common leaves, and also his boss from the MBSP team, Ian Locker, leaves also. Charlie.
Well, Keith Moore takes the lead on the road, and John McGuinness just tucked in a little bit behind him, and there's another 2 bikes swing into view. That's 4 and 3, Cameron Donald and Guy Martin. We've got a little bit of a wait though until Gary Johnson gets here, machine number 11.
5 seconds back on Anstey, 4th, number 3, Guy Martin, 2 seconds back on Keith, and Gary Johnson, it's definitely didn't quite work out for him. He is 3 seconds back on Guy Martin. Still a lot of racing left there, and Cameron can't afford to make it. Ready to pounce, and the road's quiet here at Glen Hill. We're still bathed in glorious sunshine as another machine sweeps into view, flicks it into the right. That's number 14, Ben Wiley, who is going really, really well. He's up to 10th place, 16 seconds back on 9th place Cummins. Going well here as well on lap 2, down a little bit further down the order. So yeah, Benetti with a start number of 34 up to 15th. Dan Hegarty with a start number of 40. Start number of 39 up to 17th place. And that was here for 5 seconds.
Der Startnummer 4, allerdings haben wir gerade gehört, dass er in Kurt Michael ausgeschieden ist. An zweiter Stelle lag.
Just see how he comes away from the Stella Barrett. On a podium on there for Guy as well, but certainly Bruce Anstey now increasing his lead here. Here he is at Ramsey, steady down the middle of the road, down through the box. Front goes down as he applies that brake round, tight to the outside, and just on the left-hand side, going out from Ramsey Hairpin, will be a board that will be shoved out by MGP.
You see him going out? No, I didn't see him. Good, Michael. Oh, okay. On the last one. Oh, okay. When was the first board you got that said that you were leading?